Hi church, I'm Madison Thorne, and I just wanted to testify that God is a provider. When we were praying about moving to Colorado, we were like, oh my gosh, logistically, this is not gonna work. I won't have a job. We haven't sold our house. The cost of living is gonna over double. How are we gonna do this? But we just felt like God was saying, give me your initial yes, and I will light your next step. So we packed up, we moved to Colorado. And the month of January was crazy. We were paying everything on just Steven's income alone. So we were paying rent, mortgage, 2 sets of bills, all of this stuff. And I was hearing no after no after no on job applications. But by the end of January, God was already taking care of all of that. So I was offered a position at the current company that I'm in. When they called and offered me the job, it was that they had prayed over it and they felt like I was the person that was right for the position. So that was comforting, and knowing that I had been prayed over, and it was a very thoughtful decision. So it's everything that I've ever wanted in a job and a workplace environment. So that's a huge blessing. But this also created a need for our daughter to be at daycare. So we found actually the daycare across the parking lot from the Lone Tree campus. They had one spot. It was an immediate open, which is exactly what we needed because I started the next week. And so God provided there. Then we sold our house as of February 16th. We made double the profit that we thought we were going to make. So God provided in that as well. Prior to moving to Colorado, we had inquired about a program called Apartment Life, and basically they put people in apartment complexes. You throw events, you create community through natural relationships. They get to see the image of Christ and hopefully get people plugged into a local church. We originally were told, no, you need to be here 6 months. So we will reconvene at that time. We had been here 2 weeks and Stephen got a call that they had a place for us to serve as Apartment Life coordinators. And so we will be moving to Castle Rock as of the week of Easter, which is a crazy time already, but it was a huge blessing. They pay over half of your rent. So this is going to allow us to save and put us in a great place financially. So that was another blessing. But God also has been doing a work in me. Every move that we have made, I have thought, this is for Stephen's job. This is for Stephen to show his talent and bring God glory and all of these things. And finally being here, I have felt, no, like God has a purpose for me here too. Just with my workplace and the people that I've encountered and everything like that. And so that lie that Satan has told me, you are just a pastor's wife, just sit on the front row and support him, has completely been shattered, and it's so life-giving. So just like Shane said last week, will you step into what God has prepared for you? Because I promise, if you give him your initial yes, he will provide over and over and over again.